2020 is now here. We've obviously got a presidential election coming up. We've got this huge Democratic primary. Other stuff theoretically might happen that are not about that, but that's pretty much dominating my thinking. And so I just wanted to have a conversation with you, Brett. What do we think that this year is gonna be like? What are we hoping for? What are we expecting? What are we fearing?
What I want in this year is for decency and reason to break through. I really want, so we had some like fits and starts of it toward the end of the year with certain people coming out. Like there was a Christian magazine that came out and was like, hey, Trump's a little crazy, we should stop it. But I think
like standing for your values,
standing for your values,
even when it's difficult.
Yes, and making a stand to push back and shake people awake. What about you, John?
I mean, I'm always down for that. Look, people, I know that we're really partisan, and I know that we really like teams. We're big fans of teams, but there has to be something more fundamental than attachment to any person or any party. And so I just hope that people start to care once again about what is true. But specifically for this election, I mean, we have been through a couple of years now that I think I feel comfortable in saying they have been rough in a number of different ways. I just really hope, like my biggest hope is that this primary process ends the right way, makes the right choice. We have to have the right person to go up against Donald Trump come November. And I don't necessarily have a lot of faith, but these races are coming up soon, primaries and caucuses, and I'm just watching it and I'm like, look, I've done whatever I have been able to do, whatever little platform I have to try to push people in the right direction, that's now out there, and we just have to sort of see.
Yeah.
Like we hit the ball and now it's rolling across the table, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the media, when analyzing things like primaries, they pretend like they've done this 1,000 times and they've never done it before. Like they'll go and they'll say, well, Buttigieg, if he wins like the caucus in Iowa, they won't factor in anything other than this was the X, or if he and someone X, whatever happens in it, they like to take the conclusion that this is A, unprecedented, and B, happens all the time.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I hope they factor in realities on the ground. But that's one thing. But also in terms of like people snapping out of it, and so often we like to label things, and because of the label that they receive, that's good or bad, and we don't analyze whether like the things they do, the things they say, the things they represent are good and bad. People say that's a Democrat, so that's bad. That's a Republican, so that's bad. I think if we all take a second to realize we need to take a step back and evaluate what in the actions are good and bad, what in the consequences of those actions are good or bad, rather than starting with the label, then that'll help a lot.
I think that's wise. I am worried about, I mean, we had a year of really horrific extreme weather events. I'm worried that will continue, perhaps accelerate, and tied to it, I hope that this huge surge in activism and youth activism around climate change, I hope that we don't look back and think, wow, that was a big thing in 2019. I want that to just, that's a thing now for the rest of our lives. And I'm just sort of watching again from the sidelines and hoping that Greta and the Sunrise Movement and others just they just stay out there. They keep driving press attention to this issue, and that they make sure that as we get closer to the election, it is a big consideration for the candidates and also for the voters.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Also, Legally Blonde 3 comes out this year.
Does it really?
Yeah. Elle Woods is back.
Yeah.
Getting another degree.
Okay. Yeah, keep learning, America, okay? So anyway, and that's a reminder that there will be good things this year as well. I mean, we are gonna be spending so much of our time and what a high percentage of our processing power thinking about politics, but there will be other things going on, and so let's all try to bear that in mind during what can become potentially a really dirty year.
Sonic with the Good Teeth comes out this year. Bad Boys for Life.
That's true, that's true.
There's a lot of creativity.
Exactly, Star Trek Picard is coming. So anyway, there's some good things to look forward to too. So those are just a few of our thoughts. Obviously, we're gonna be here every day breaking it down. Hopefully, you'll be here with us as well. Thank you for watching this clip from The Damage Report. For more content from the show and access to TYT Network members-only exclusives, go to tyt.com/Brooke. Wait, no, it's tyt.com/John. Go to tyt.com/John to sign up.